Hey guys, how you doing? Oh Lord, I'm tired. I said I was gonna get on, and boy, I was late getting all my shit together. Cause man, I run out of energy from last night. After getting the new rig set up and all this other shit, I'm just like, it'll do the chaw for the moment. Okay, guys. What prompted me to do this stream tonight is I'm going to do a little bit of discussion about Kenders and how you play them in AD&D Second Edition. Um, a lot of people don't know how to play Kinder in Dungeons and Dragons. A lot of people absolutely despise Kinder, and for good fucking reason. If somebody doesn't know how to play them, it can get very annoying. There are some DMs like Max from Legion of Myth. He believes that Kinder should be NPCs only. Me, I believe that you can have a balance of both. But I'm going to show you a little bit of how you would play one if you were going to play one in AD&D Second Edition. Okay. All right, guys. But it's gonna be our hangout tonight. It's good to be back. Oh, lordy, 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 lordy. Okay, what we're gonna do here? First off, uh, let's take a look see here at all my screens here. Take a look at this shit. Okay. Um, I did a added a screen right here for this, and then I've redone the gameplay screen for this one right here. That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Okay. Let's see what we want to do here real quick. Do. Oh, okay. Well, let's get into Kinders real quick while I'm thinking about it. Um, okay. When you're playing in AD&D Second Edition, okay, the Kinder handling mechanic where they steal stuff, that is usually only utilized by the DM. Okay, it's not utilized by the players. I know Bill, the Dungeon Delver, he had mentioned that. He goes, I absolutely despise Kinder when people are playing Kinder in Dragonlance. He goes, most of the time they won't let you play them. So, because somebody goes, haha, my Kinder stole something from you. And him as a DM, he's kind of like, well, guess what? That item's cursed and you lose 12 hit points each round. It disintegrates you. It's a disintegration spell. Ha ha ha. You're dead. Roll another character. Um, that's his response to that. But if you were going to play Kinders in your campaign as NPCs instead of PCs and there are antagonists, there are certain mechanics you can use. Okay. Now, there are pros and cons to playing a Kinder. Kinder, of course, have the taunting mechanic. Okay. The taunt basically, the human gets pissed off if they fail the roll, and they can't make. Well, I'll look it up in the book here in just a second. But they can enrage a human character and make them lose a round. Okay. Now, there's also a mechanic though that works as a double-edged sword against Kinder. If you can make a Kinder laugh, they're kind of like Beavis and Butthead. If there's more than one of them in a group and you make them laugh, they're immobile. It kind of immobilizes them. So imagine, say, that you were kidnapped by a group of Kinder and you had to get away from them. My idea would be that you had to make a bunch of them laugh. Okay, if you can get one of them to laugh, it's like contagious. You got a bunch, but it has to be more than one Kinder in the group, and usually the DM has to decide and roll how many for the spell for it to be effective. And it works kind of like a spell. If and usually it would be the charisma, it would be a charisma check on your character. You would do an ability check. Okay, and if your charisma was high enough and you met the parameters or whatever, you make a Kinder laugh. You know, basically they're like Beavis and Butthead. They can't stop laughing. Okay, so theoretically, if a dragon comes in and swoops in, burns them to a crisp because they were sitting there laughing their butts off. Okay, that's my anti-Kinder mechanic for those people who get pissed off about Kinder in AD&D Second Edition. Okay, and I love Kinder. Okay, I'm a pro Kinder guy. Okay, Tassov's my dude. All right, I like Tassov better than I do Raceland. Okay, I'm right about Kinder. I love Kinder. Okay, it's just that If you're playing an AD&D second edition and you want to be fair, okay, there's a mechanic that you can use. You can either use the Kinder taunt, or you can use the little anti thing against them. If you can make them laugh, it'll immobilize them. That's how you immobilize a Kinder. There you go. Something handy to use in your AD&D second edition game. Now, also, another thing that you have to take into account, and I'll go ahead and switch over to this right here. Okay, because we got this little picture of Taz here up on the scaffolding here. You can read it. That is from one of the comic books, one of the rare ones too. It's number 4 and 5. I don't have those. Um, I found them in PDF form online. You can actually look them up, and yes, they're there in their entirety. They're under DC Comics. Look up the Dragonlance graphic novels. You'll find them. You do Google search. I found them. But they've got both 4 and 5 up there to read, and I recommend it. I've got 1, 2, and 3. Okay, this was out of number 4, I do believe. He climbed up the mast to see the dragons coming in. It's a white dragon. It's right before they got to Sand Crystal, what it was. But anyways, like I said, guys, most people they tend to play Kenders wrong. Even Taz, he's not a bubbly idiot. Taz has a modicum of intelligence about him. Okay, he's very, very smart. He might tend to have the kind of lackadaisical Kender qualities to him, but for the most part, he's a very smart dude. He's a very exceptional Kender. He doesn't act like all Kender either. Um, like I had asked Margaret Weiss, who were his parents, that's up to speculation. Now, depending on which multiverse that you're in, okay, it's very well possible that Tasselhoff, like I said, could have been raised by a human. We thought the concept that maybe perhaps that he was raised by a human that had been raised by Kender himself. Okay, we thought of maybe you remember the old trope about the Kender that became the Solamnic Knight. Well, maybe it was, but it was a human that was raised by Kender. Okay, now we thought about calling him Burfoot because he stepped on one during training and the name stuck. Now later on, he encounters a human Kender child at an orphanage in Hilo, and that's how he basically comes across Baby Tasselhoff, and later Baby Tasselhoff gets his name when he's in Northern Urgoff. He's remember the whole thing about Tasselhoff, the drunk Urgothian, in Northern Urgoff. We'll go over that again, but yeah, those were my ideas. Okay. I do know that Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman did not much care for the him being named Kalen in the Heroes of the Lance box set. Okay, I'll pull that up again and show you the passage on the World Book of Ancelon. Okay, let me show you my new table. Okay, look at this shit. Oh, look at my dragon orb. Come on, take a look at my dragon orb. Hey, look at that shit. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, y'all. I got a wider desk. I got a much wider desk. I can move it around. It's got wheels. As you can see, I got more than enough area now. Okay. We are doing good in the neighborhood right now, Lord bless. Knock on wood. So I'm quite comfortable. Now later on, I'm hoping to get my audio stuff upgraded to where it's a little bit better. Now that I'm running a tower, I can hook up a UX2 interface and stuff like that. I can upgrade my computer anyway. I got lucky on that one. It does the chaw. It'll do what I need it to do. Okay. All right, guys. Let me get ready real quick, and we'll I'll pull out some books and we'll do some Dragonlance stuff, and then I'll roll a game, and that'll be our Dragonlance stream for the day. Okay. But I wanted to at least roll a little bit and roll some out. It's 11:46 and counting, so we managed to make it near the end of the day. Okay, this ain't all. I'll be right back. Okay, we're still here. All right, y'all. Let me right here. Okay, here we will. Shit. I think we are. Yes, we are. All right. Sweetness. Yeah, buddy. You can see me. I can see you. Okay. All righty. I'll be right back at the mic. Yeah, there is a little bit of a delay on the stream. I've got it on a slight delay on the stream. I do. I certainly do. It's so I can manage everything. And plus, it doesn't bog everything down. One viewer, I think that's me. All right. It's all good. It means that the stream's running good. All right. We're going. Okay. Okay. Hey guys. What's up? What's up? And clowns hanging out. Clown. Hey clown. I'll put you over on the bed, buddy. Table. Yes, my clown. I still talk to my 42. I'm 41 years old. I still talk to a stuffed clown. What does that say about me, y'all? I don't give a shit. Lucky to be alive. 41 years on this. My God, what? I have to be alive. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. Anything else, hey, I'm lucky to maintain. I'm lucky to be alive. I'll tell you that right fucking now, sirs. Come to the level. Ooh, this is a nice night. I love this shit. I'll tell you now, boys. This shit is fucking. This is the cat's ass. This is the absolute cat's ass. Remember that. There we go. All right, guys. You ready to rock and roll? I think. Blaring in my face there. I think we'll be all right. Yeah, we good. We good. We good. If I can't see anything, then we're gonna be in we're gonna be in trouble. All right. Oh, this will work. This will work. Guess I need to adjust the camera up just a little bit, but we're looking at the map anyway. All right. Let me roll up here and see what we can see. I can move the camera around as I need to. Ain't no problem. See, who's looking at me? You looking at me? I'm looking at you, boys. We live, baby. We live. We coming in and we live, y'all. Oh, it's good to be back. Like I said, I had to take a couple of days off, maintain, show up some shit, get some shit ready. It's normal day-to-day bullshit. My channel is not monetized. Like I said, I'm half blind. I have health problems. I'm disabled. So when I have to take a break and maintain and get my health stuff together, I do. I don't push myself. I try to make sure that I can maintain. Simple as that. Yeah, you can see my screen in the background there a little bit. Yeah. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. We'll get this acclimated. I'll have to get my filming angles again because I've completely switched everything around. So it's a little bit different. It certainly is. Hmm. As I'm looking over at the screen and then looking toward the camera. I gotta remember that, see? I have to look directly at the fucking camera. Because then, see, I'm looking at the screen right there in the monitor. And then, I know, get with it, Joe. Come on. Fucking dicking around. We want to see some Dragonlance shit, you little bastard. I know. I'm getting into the groove and I'm getting fucking better. I'm getting a hell of a lot better at this stuff, guys. I'm getting a hell of a lot better. Okay? I'm getting damn good at this. Okay? Alright, look at that. Nice map of Korean. Looks good. I think you can see that. Give us just a little bit of Map. I guess we can see it. Yeah, we can see it. It's got a little bit of a shadow though. But I'm judging by what I can see on my screen here. If I can see it on my screen, then it's good. And I have to be able to read the words on the map. If I can't read the map from the screen, then we know we got a problem. So far so good. We're doing good. Okay, there we go. There we go. Wait. Okay, guys. Da 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 da. This is fucking awesome. I love this shit. Happy as pig and shit. Mm-mm-mm. Oh yeah. Alrighty. Happy on a termite and a wooden dick, as they used to say. Absolutely capital, good sirs. I'm telling you now, boys. Absolutely fucking capital. Okay. Way down in, let's see here. Yeah, there's Zach. Roth. Bum, 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 bum. See, I just marked it on the fucking map. Guess you can see it. Blind eye. Can't see it because the camera's not pointing at it. You see it now. Oh, there you go. Now I can see it. See where I marked it? Da 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 da. Pretty fucking cool, huh? I cannot see that monitor. Hold on just a second here, guys. I got to get this thing acclimated to where I can actually see something. This is going to be a little bit of a chore until I get my shit together. Like I said, I can barely walk. And on good days I can walk, and on bad days I can't. And so I have to. You know how this shit goes. Any of y'all been watching me for a while. You know how this goes. It's Joe's stream. It takes a little bit for Joe to get his shit together, but eventually Joe reaches the point, and we all get to where we're going. So, by with those parameters, I think we're doing okay. Okay, but see, I marked that on the map. Okay, there is. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to move that fucking lamp a little closer. Dude. I figured out. Well, it's tangled at the moment is the problem. I guess I could bring it over to the desk. Just I'm afraid I'm going to end up shit down. I can bring it over here. Put it on the fucking desk. I'm just worried about accidentally pulling it off into the floor and making a mess. Yeah, I'm kind of at a disadvantage here, but I think that'll work. Fuck it. Well, it's well lit anyway. That's the whole point, guys. You got to make sure that you got the lighting anyway. If nothing else, make sure that everybody can see. Because if you can't see, then the fucking stream ain't worth a shit. I had to move my shadow of my bong out of the way. Look at that. But this is what I'm doing here, guys. I use this as a testing ground for when I play. The idea would be you use this same setup on like a Discord. This is what you use right here. Plain a tempered glass. About $80, but it was hell worth it. It's beveled off, as you can see, and you can slide your shit underneath it. Okay, simple and easy to use. And you get some whiteboard markers. These are fine tip, ultra fine tip dry erase markers. Okay, so they work wonderful for this. Okay, if you have to mark down a map or anything, it's the best thing in the world. See? Okay. Solace. See there? Mark it. There's Solace. There's Zach Saroff. I mean, you can measure it out. I mean, there's all kinds of shit. Pretty damn cool. Oh, yeah. I'm looking here on my monitor here. There we go. Yep. And I'm just watching this on the secondary monitor as it's going, guys. Like I said, this is just a testing ground. This is what I do. This is the way Joe works. If this helps you do a better stream, by all means, guys, take anything that you've learned here and use it in your own streams. Okay? I'm telling you. We work together with this. You make your Dragonlance content, okay? By all means, guys, if you think that you can do this better than I can, do it. Make your content. Put it out there. Tell people about the Dragonlance. Yes, indeed. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Hello. Welcome. Come on in. It's all right. Yeah, boy. Oh boy, guys. I'm sweating. What it is, I'm wearing this goddamn bathrobe. Let me change my robe here. Get my black robe on. I wonder why the fuck I was having trouble. Oh, Lord, have mercy on my soul, boys. This is my hangout stream. This is a Dragonlance hangout stream. This is Indian Joe's Dragonlance hangout stream. I've had several of these some bitches, and we have several more. Hang out, I talk, point shit in my battle map. I impart some advanced Dungeons and Dragons lore to you. A little methodology, a little this, a little bit of that, and hopefully we come to a point where we're entertained. Okay, write stories, play games, do all kinds of stuff. But for the most part, guys, I do this as a hobby. I'm not monetized. I'm disabled. I don't have any aspirations of making any money off of this, but I do like to at least grow community, help other people with their stuff, and like I said, to spread the gospel that is Dragonlance. I'm a fan just like everybody else. Uh, there is, like I said, no one way to experience Dragonlance. Your exposure to it may not be the same as mine, but as you can see, okay, from the pictures on the wall and everything around here, I'm definitely a Dragonlance fan. You think? Yep, those are signed Elmores right there. Yep. But yes, I'm definitely an old school Dragonlance fan. Tonight, what we're going to do, guys, we're going to, like I said, we'll hang out and I'll talk some shit and play some games and smoke some weed and do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. My streams are for mature audiences, but like I said, most of my Dragonlance content is PG-13. Okay, um, I can understand if it's not for everybody. I do tend to use the King's English a little bit. I throw my language around a little bit. I don't do that in my Dragonlance content. Most of my Dragonlance content is PG-13. I've got a Twitter. I'm on Twitch and I'm on YouTube. Okay, so you can look me up. I've used the handle Engine Joe for several years now. I used to work at a Native American museum in Virginia. What I did. I don't bang on a gong. I don't bark the moon. I'm not a new ager. Okay, I ain't gonna go into that stuff right now. Like I said, non-political. I don't. I don't care who you vote for. That's your business. If you like Dragonlance and you like role-playing games and stuff like that, and you like video games, then you're fine with me. I give everybody 2%. Okay, I don't have to take windy walks with them. If we share a common interest, we can focus on that and forget about anything else. You know, I don't have to have a heart-to-heart report with everybody. Sometimes we get a little bit too interpersonal with people, and I think that's the problem. Um, like I said, if you like Dragonlance, then you're okay with me. And that includes you 5th edition people too. Okay, even the sparkles. Okay, I believe there's enough room for everybody. You, as a rational adult, can buy and play what you want. Okay, simple as that. And like I said, there is no wrong way to experience Dragonlance. Okay, I was introduced to the comic books, and then later on, I picked up the AD&D second edition game. That was back in '94, or yeah, 94. Margaret and Tracy had left the company by then. All right. As you can see, for any of y'all that are new coming in, I am a hobbyist. I do like to make my own crafts. And in this case, I made some Dragonlance tokens. Okay, they're glass Dragonlance tokens. It's on my YouTube. You can watch the stream later. But as you can see, they still work. They're very cool. And we just put there with Mod Podge. They're glass Dragonlance tokens. So if you're showing somebody's journey on a map, like I said, that's all you got to do. If Tasselhoff is traveling, telling a story, he just stops. Use this one. Look at there. I got a bunch for Taz. Taz is my boy, okay? Yeah, my boy. He's a baby boy. Yeah. He's a cool little dude, isn't he? And I have a love-hate relationship with Raceland. I won't go into that one if I piss any of you Raceland fans off. I had somebody actually block me for that. Well, get over it. I said it. Raceland's an asshole. You can look up my other streams for that. I did a whole explanation about that. Margaret Weiss, bless her heart. Raceland's her character. But I have a love-hate relationship with Raceland. The man who taught me Dragonlance, okay, Raceland was his character. However, he was a severely autistic man, and he later turned into a evangelical. He turned into a born-again Christian, and so he got rid of his D&D stuff and all that shit. That's how I ended up with the books in the first place. And he didn't like it, and he pulled a fucking knife on me. Yep. But yeah, he just got rid of his stuff. I was the one who ended up with it. He became a born again Christian and got rid of his shit, and by God, I ended up with it. Didn't bother me a bit. Helps you grow. Pretty damn cool. Oh, one of Lorana. I love pulling this shit out. But yeah, guys, it's just a plain of tempered glass. That's all it is. Yep. Okay. Like I said, okay, Astrid and Pez are up here. Well, the university is up here. Balfour Common is actually in Kendermore. That's east of them. That's on the east part of the map. So, but Northern Ergolf is where Astrid is initially at the beginning of that book or story. You'll hear about Astrid Damaris. I talked a little bit about her before. There's some about her on the YouTube. It's the Kinder. Yep. It's Uncle Trapspringer's daughter, the one that he had in Kendermore. Well, she was born when their parents crashed a spelljamming ship back into the lower atmosphere and ended up crushing a tyrant. But well, somewhere around in here. But this is Northern Ergolf. Northern Ergolf. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Let me pull out the fucking Dragonlance. Let me find it. Be the World Book Ansalon. Because I got to show you the passage I'm talking about here for Northern Ergolf. And hell, I didn't even know it was there. I'd run over it 5 times. Shit, I skipped over it like 5 different damn times. Not knowing it was there. Well, shit, y'all. Just as soon as I can get my shit together here, guys, we'll be okay. I thought I'd have my shit together with this damn. Oh, God, I did. I put it down on the bottom. Oh, no. Means I gotta reach down there and get that. I hope I can get that because oh shit. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Okay, first things first. Uh-oh. Okay, guys. Hold on just a second. Very technical difficulty here because I have located my reading materials, unfortunately, on the bottom shelf. And I can't bend down to get that because it's a little aggravating for me. So you're going to have to bear with me for just a second. My materials were supposed to be on the top and they weren't. I forgot to move them upwards when I got ready to stream. So I've got to kind of situate myself here to get my materials. Can't reach them. They're on the back. Okay. I can reach around the back here and get them. I can't reach around. Yeah. Hell, I forgot even to put them up there before the fucking stream started. I screwed myself on that one. I'm gonna have to. I might use a grabber in a minute. I might use my grabber for that because by God, that'll come in handy. You bet your ass on that. That big grabber. Oh yeah. Where's my grabbers? Next question. Fuck it, I'll use that. It's precise enough. It'll pick shit up out of the floor. What I used to use. This thing's worth its weight in gold right here. Grabber. Oh yeah. Handle them. Better not. Not that one. That's a loose paper. Those are loose papers. I don't bend down too well, guys. Oops. By God, next stream I'll make sure I'm prepared. Not like this. Whoa. Just about bumped myself. I'm glad I didn't smoke before I did that because I wouldn't have been able to get underneath the fucking table for that. I can barely bend down, so I was not bending down. Let's put it that way. My knees don't bend at all. Where I've got this disease, I can't bend. So I'm kind of at a disadvantage. Look here, guys. I got, I know, or Northern Ergoff. I'm still on track here. Hold on. Hold on just a second. I'm going to set this right here for just a second. Something else I picked up. Okay. There it is. I just had some loose papers for it. See, now I can use my grabber. Books I can grab with it. Just can't grab loose shit. Other than that, as soon as I get my shit together here, guys, we'll be rolling. Damn it, come on. So much for having a quick, efficient stream. Yeah. You know me, guys. Joe has to wing it. When Joe has to wing it, Joe wings it. And Joe gets by, and Joe prevails. Because Joe is one tough son of a bitch. I've got an autoimmune. Only person that can kick my ass is me. I've lived 42 fucking years, and by God, I'm glad to have every bit of it. And I got my scars, that's for damn sure. Tell you that right now, boys. I definitely got my scars. Certainly got my scars. And I'm gonna have to sift through all that shit again and get it up to Tucker. Oh, damn it. Do 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 do. Dungeon Master's Guide. That's what was sitting on it. That some bitch weighs a ton. The Monsters Compendium. That's the thick book. Holy shit! I gotta sit down for a second. I wore myself out trying to get underneath there to get that shit out from underneath because it was on the very bottom fucking shelf and stuck there in the damn corner. Son of a bitch. I wore myself out with that. God damn. All right, hold on just a second here. We'll be right back. Lord have mercy on me. Oh, hmm. Okay. Catch my fucking breath here. I'm telling y'all. All right. Now we got my damn. All right. There it is. I get all the essentials out here. You get. All right. When you're setting up a Dragonlance campaign, guys, here's essentially what you probably need. Okay. First, you get your Dragonlance Adventures. Okay. You need that. You need Tales of Lance, World Book of Ancelon. Okay. You need that. You need copy of the ever trusty Player's Handbook. And it also helps to have a Dragonlance module or two and a ready-made adventure. New Tales is one it was an off one. It was published in 1992, but it's still pretty cool. Okay, let's see here. At your DM screen. Matter of fact, say yeah. And if you, that's the cost. Steel, they use steel or yeah, or silver piece. Steel or silver is what they use. They don't use gold. Guapez has a gold tooth. It's not very valuable on Kryn. Okay, where is that? I know, Northern Argyle. I got you. I got you. I got you. Got you. Okay, we're gonna pull it up. All right, take a look. See here, guys. Say when I want it done, I just wipe it off just like that. Okay, Northern Argyle, like I said. There you go. Okay. I'm not gonna. Okay. All right, guys. Let me amp over here a little bit so we can see. All right. Got 5 books piled up. I got all these Dragonlance books. I got tons of fucking shit. I always got 5 books here, there, thither, yon. 5 Dragonlance books, 6 Dragonlance books, 8 Dragonlance books. So you can never have enough. I got everything. Okay. And last but not least, it helps to have this one too. That's the Dragonlance Classics. Okay. Gotta have that in as well. Okay. Ah. No, I'm not familiar with him. I've heard of the man. I know he's an actor. You're talking about Mr. Maggianello. Yeah, I hear he's a Dragonlance fan, I suppose. Each to their own. I don't know much about the man. I couldn't really tell you much. I think when I got on Twitter, that was the first time I'd heard his name. I don't know anything about the man, so I couldn't really tell you. I'm not a big TV person. Okay. Um, well, he's in something. I think maybe it was werewolves or something, or something to do with vampires or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna sound ignorant because, like I said, that was the first time I'd even heard his name. I couldn't really tell you that much about Joe Manganiello. So yeah, I honestly don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't watch any of those shows, so I really couldn't tell you. If he's a Dragonlance fan, whatever. Hey, I'm not familiar with his work. I don't know what else to tell you. There's a lot of Dragonlance fans, and like I said, guys, we didn't all experience Dragonlance the same way. Okay, how I came into it may not be the same way that you came into it, and vice versa. You know, I came in it through the comic books. In '94. All right, let me pull out that passage here. Like I said, it was here. Here we go. Okay. Under the chapter, People of Ansalon. All right. I don't know if you can read this or not. Okay. You might be able to read this. Okay. This is what I'm looking at. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm going to try to. You might be able to pause the stream. That's why I moved the camera back and forth. I found out somebody was telling me that. So, Josiah, if you'll just go ahead and like focus on it, anything that you're going to read and get it into focus, I can pause the stream and then you can go ahead and read it even if it goes out of focus. Somebody had told me that. So, I'll take their advice on that. All right. Okay. Although humans dominate Ansalon, many other races share the world of Kryn. Each race has its loves and hates, glories and shortcomings. One shortcoming of the human race has always been prejudice, which lumps every non human of Kryn into stereotyped roles. This prejudice hurts humans as much as it does demi-humans. For those who hold such views miss the real beauty of Kryn, individuality and diversity. Okay? You see that? Individuality and diversity. It was written back in their materials back in 1992. So the next time that you catch some fucking asshole talking about TSR being a racist company, kick them in the nuts. They're wrong. Okay? What does that say right there? Individuality and diversity. Okay? For instance, some untraveled humans assume that all kinder wear a top knot just because Tasselhoff Burfoot does. Hogwash. In fact, Hasselhoff's real name, now this is subjective because Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman did not name him Kalen. But according to this, in one of the possible realities, in fact, Tasselhoff's name Kalen was changed when folk in northern Ergoth noticed his distinctive top knot. They called him Fringehead, i.e., Tasselhoff, because few of the kinder they had seen before wore top knots. Noting this human penchant for stereotyping, the following demography of Kryn examines the diversities as well as the commonalities within a specific race. So there you fucking go for your fucking diversity shit. See this? That first header chapter right there in the World Book of fucking Ansalon. So any of you a-holes that are developing Dragonlance content that want to try to lecture us old school grognards about our problematic material, take into account this thing, okay? Granted, Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman didn't exactly agree with having him named Kalen, okay? They had already left the company by then. This was published in 1992, okay? That's why. Most of the people that worked on this, though, was Harold Johnson, John Terra. Harold Johnson is pretty much Tasselhoff's daddy, okay? If you want to get real technical about it, he is. The mama would, his mama would be Margaret. Maggie would be his mama. So, or well, Tracy too. Yeah, I don't know how Tracy feels about Taz. I get the idea that Maggie has kind of, Margaret Weiss has kind of glommed onto Taz as much as Raceland. That's her character. So those are her characters. She looks after them. Let's put it that way. She can. That's who I would defer to. If I have any questions about Tasselhoff or Raceland, that's who I would ask first. Okay. If you have a question about Tasselhoff or Raceland, I would ask Margaret Weiss first. Okay. If you wanted my, you know, brass tacks on it, if you can ask them. It's on Twitter. Um, I've asked a question or two over on Twitter. I don't know about Facebook. Now, I tell you something about Facebook. A couple of years ago, there was somebody running around trying to pretend to be me on one of them damn sites. That was when I got into the YouTube shit. Assholes. Um, Facebook groups are fucking toxic. I'm telling you. I like I said, I don't know. There's a couple of Dragonlance Facebook groups. Like I said, I'm only following maybe one or two. I don't follow Nexus anymore. Um, they kicked me out after I posted that damn Hitler on a sled meme. Somebody was saying that that's Sparker Troll bullshit. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Well, I don't have any problems with the Kincyclopedia. Kincyclopedia has been around for a long time. Now, whether they run Nexus or not, it's none of my business. I don't care. I don't have anything to do with none of that. Yeah, I used to visit the Encyclopedia back in the early days of the internet. So yeah, it's a Dragonlance site that's been around for a long time. Yeah, you better believe it. Yep. But yeah, Balfour, yeah. Abyssinia. Abyssinia, that's the continent. Yep. That's the continent that Solace is in, okay? It's on the continent of Abyssinia. Or rather, it's a state. That's a state, okay? The state of Abyssinia. Okay, just consider it a state. Okay? Qualinesti's like fucking Maryland or Florida. No, I don't know. How would we typify this on a U.S. map? Ah, the Draconians. We're lost. My favorite damn illustration in that book. Well, that would terrify the shit out of somebody running up in that in the damn snow. Tell you that right now. They're basically good dragons that have been corrupted, so they've been put into humanoid size. They still retain the shape of like bronze and gold dragons, except that they're evil. Okay, that was the thing about the Draconians. Yep. You just have to remember how to read the stats, guys. Okay. You want me to run you through one more time? I'll run you through one more time. Okay. Real quick. Second edition's not hard. AD&D second edition is not hard at all, guys. Okay. Real quick crash course one more time for my viewers. Okay. It's not hard. You pull out this. I got Raceland stats, but let me find Tasselhoff, and I'll show you here. Oh shit. Well, as soon as I get my shit together here, guys, like I said, it takes me a minute. Okay. Oh, did you know that the Dark Queen of Kryn's manual in itself will actually teach you how to play Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Second Edition? It talks about a Thaco roll and all that shit. Okay. I'll take this upstairs. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to take these upstairs and laminate these. Shit, I didn't even think about that. Taz and Flint are on opposite page. There he is. Yeah, I got Taz and Flint on opposite page. Okay. All right, let's read some stats here, guys. Okay. AD&D Second Edition is all about being able to read the numbers. Okay. That's all it is. Okay. Simple as that. You can read that or not. You might be able to. Like I said, what I do is I'll look at it, and if it doesn't come into focus, I'll stop for just a moment, and you can pause the screen and read that, okay, if you have to, if it helps. I don't know if you read it or not. Like I said, I'll just have to go back and look. I'll look and see when I finish the stream and use it as a gauge because where I'm holding the camera right now. But anyways, guys, okay, let's just go through a basic crash course here for Dungeons and Dragons 2nd Edition. Okay, it's all about reading the numbers. Okay, all right. Taz has a base Thaco of 20. Okay, now his stats will adjust his Thaco number. Say if Taz gets out of the bathtub and he's not armored, okay, and he don't have a weapon, his Thaco for attacking would be 20. Okay, It'd be 20 regardless. All right, that's a base Thaco. Okay. Now, when he has his Kinder skills like his Hoopak and stuff, see, look at this. They change the Thaco number. Okay, when he's using a Hoopak, or if he's like using it as a slingshot, it changes the Thaco number. Okay. Remember, Thaco minus die roll equals armor class hit. Now, if you don't know the armor class of your opponent, you take a die roll, right? So, say we rolled a 4. Say, okay, so that determines that it's a random battle. It's just a randomizer is all it is, okay? So say you roll a 4, okay? Where, say he was using a Hoopak, okay? 19 minus 4, right? 19, 18, 17, 16. Yep, 19, 19, 18, 17, 16. 19, 18, 17, 16. What's that leave you? It leaves you with 15, don't it? Okay. So, a roll of 15 or better will hit somebody. Okay. So, he makes an attack. Boom. He rolled a 16. He does hit him. Okay. And then you would roll for damage. Okay. The damage would be small to large, and it would be rolled on a probably a D6. Yeah, you roll it on a D6. Where's my fucking D? Well, shit. I'll have to use a. Damn, I think I put all my damn D6s in one pile. Fuck me. I did because I was fucking with Shadowrun the other night. What happens? All right, here, got a D6. We roll for damage. Rolled 1 for damage. That was it. No, rolling a 1 only counts on a D20, okay? And that only is for ability checks and hit rolls, okay? A 1 is always a miss, a 20 is always a success, okay? Whatever you're rolling, okay? That's usually what they'll usually count that is. So if you roll a natural 1, you fail whatever the fuck you do, and usually it has disastrous results. You break a bowstring, you fall on your ass, something happens. But if you get a natural 20, something good happens. It's a very quick way to brown something out. That's all it is. Yep. Okay. Okay. Like an intelligence check. Now, when you're making attack rolls, it's the number and higher. Anything the number or higher will make the hit roll. Now, ability checks are different. Okay. Ability checks are the number and lower. So see where he's at right here? Okay, say Taz wants to charm the barmaid into giving him a little bit of extra helpings on the Otic spiced potatoes. He'd have to roll an 11 with no adjustments. So he would roll, and what's he get? He got a 12. He just missed it, so fuck, he did. He failed that check. Okay, if he'd have got an 11 or lower, he'd have managed it. Okay, all right, same as to make a dexterity roll. Okay, with a -2 adjustment to your roll. Okay, if it's a dexterity to 16 and then -2. Okay, he rolls a 7. Technically, he's very quick. So Taz, any kind of dexterity shit that he does, he's gonna make it. He's very quick. Okay, he rolls a 7 on a dexterity roll of 16. Yeah, he's made it. He's got it. He rolled a 7. He's good. Okay. Percentile, same thing. You just roll the fucking percentile dice. Now, percentile dice in the old AD&D game, if you didn't have the percentage, you took a tens place, one to represent the tens and one to represent the ones place. In this case, it would help to have a D10 of different colors. Okay? And this is what you'd roll. Okay? So if you're rolling percentile dice, 32% chance. I think it's supposed to be that I think it's lesser. So if you were going to do like a 50% chance of pickpockets and you had to roll, I want to say that it's, yeah, I'll have to look that up again. I'm going to say it's a percentage check, a percentile check. I think well, let's look it up. Fuck it. We're right here. We're going to look it up. Oh boy, oh boy. We're gonna fucking look it up. By God. Percentile. There's many different ways you can play AD&D second edition. There certainly is. Where's my goddamn percentile? Shit. See, now the bad part about this was this manual was not exactly laid out the best way. That is the best damned picture in the second edition right there. That is Fiera the elf, okay? Also known as Lucia. She's in the Dungeons and Dragons Tower of Doom game. There's the cleric. There's Kissel. There's Marcus Parks. There's Zabrowski. See? Yeah. Last podcast on the left. Yep. Somebody could redo that. There's Jackie. There's Kissel's old lady. There's yeah, that's Zabrowski and his old lady. There's Kissel. There's Marcus. Yeah, they could do a parody on that, couldn't they? Yeah. I'll at the last podcast on the left and tell them that. Got to do a parody of that. That would work, wouldn't it? That'd work. Yeah, I love the last podcast on the left. Yep. Or last stream on the left. Yep. They're rolling on YouTube. They're there. Okay. Yep. See, percentile dice or 1 to do. You need to generate random from 1 to 100. Yep. The result is 85. Okay. Let's see here. MP material component. See, and this is basically all you had to find the fucking term here. Percentage or percent chance. A number between 1 and 100. If a character is given an X% chance in the event occurring, the player resolves percentile dice. Okay, modified die roll must be equal to or less. That's a proficiency check. Yeah. So, proficiency, yeah, pickpockets, open locks, that's a proficiency check. Yeah. Roll a 20-sided die. Well, you can roll a 20-sided die, but it's done with percentile dice instead. So, if I'm thinking correctly, yeah, your percentage check is actually done by, you got to roll it lower. You got to get a lower number. It's lower. Okay. So to hide in shadows. Okay. If this is the ones placed in the 38, yeah, it'd be 34. So yeah, he would have made it if it was if that's how you were counting it. This is the ones place and this is the tens place. Yeah, I think. It may be asked backwards. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check on it. But like I said, it depends on what table that you're playing at too. Yep. Hit probability, damage adjustment. Yeah. 2-hit roll, blah, 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 blah. Rate of fire. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Okay. One more thing here before we fire up a little bit of the Dark Queen of Kryn. Okay. And then we'll round out the stream out. But I wanted to talk a little bit about that for you. Like I said, guys, if you want to put Kender in your Dragonlance campaigns, okay, and you don't like Kender, there are 2 different mechanics you can use. You can either use the taunt mechanic for the Kender, or you can use the laugh mechanic. Okay. Once again, the taunt. Here it is. Okay. Here's the Kender taunt. Kender are masters at enraging others by verbal abuse. Any creature the Kender taunts must save spells or attack. It's a saving throw. It once for 1 to 10 rounds at a -2 penalty to hit and a +2 penalty to armor class. So it lowers their armor class and they attack wildly. Okay. Now, they're also immune to magic, okay? They have a save versus spell and poison, +4 to determine direction when not in armor, and can surprise on a 1 to 4 on a 1d6, okay? So, if you're like sneaking and then backstab, you know? Yep, he rolls a 6. He missed it on that one. On a 1 to 4, yeah, he can make it. So, if he rolls a 3, yeah, he could actually do a damn backstab ability. roll 3, and then he'd roll double damage. Sometimes they'd roll it on a D20. He'd roll that on a D20. Yep. Sometimes. I've seen DMs do it. I don't know, guys. Like I said, it all depends on your DM running the table, too. But it is the easiest, probably the easiest edition of Dungeons and Dragons to play, in my opinion. Yep, see? Flint's got a base THAC0 of 18. So say if he was attacking the same opponent with 4, okay, it'd just be 14. A 14 to bear. 17 to hit goblins. Hobgoblins is dwarf. He gets a special roll if he's fighting goblins or hobgoblins because he fucking hates them. Okay? So it adjusts it. If you're fighting certain characters, if they hate something, okay, like in Flint's case, yeah, he gets a special adjustment because he fucking hates goblins and hobgoblins. So therefore, he will fucking go out of his way to kill them. He sure shit will. He fucking hates them. God damn, he hates them. Yeah, Flint, if he's gonna make a, yeah, let's see what he makes. Ha! Shit, yeah, he hates those fucking goblins. He rolled a natural fucking 20. Anything he can one-shot that son of a bitch and kill it. Hell yeah. He rolled him a natural 20. Yeah, 20 is always good on an attack roll. If you roll a 20, pack your bags, boys. You're going home. Now, if you roll a 1, pack your bags, you're going home. You're on 20, you survive. A 20 is always good. A roll of 1 is an oh shit moment. Yep. Yep. A roll of 20 is good. Remember that. In an Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition, a roll of 20 is good. A 1 is an oh shit moment. Yep. Simple as that. Okay, guys. I'm going to take a real quick spot in. We're going to run the Dark Queen of Kryn. Oh, by the way, while I'm thinking about it, show you that. Pull that up. I'm going to learn how to pull up PDFs on this damn thing and show it on my screen, guys, instead of having to rifle through the books here. I think it'd be an easier way to do that, too. All right. Now, look at this, guys. Many years ago, I had noticed somebody carrying this around when they played Dragonlance, and I was wondering why they weren't carrying them. They basically carried this in a player's handbook. You can take the Adventurer's Journal and the manual for the Dark Queen of Kryn, and it's pretty much got most of the damn stats and shit to play a damn session of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. They actually included it in the goddamn manual. Hell, they've even got the damn stats for the White Robe Mages and shit. See? List of spells and shit. And this also, you can take and double it as an adventure map. See? Yeah, these journal entries and shit. Let's see. Yeah. It talks about THAC0 and all that other fucking shit. Preparation of spells. Underwater combat. Yeah, you can use this in the damn game itself. That's basically what it was designed for. It was just a game supplement. It was an additional game supplement. Come out in 1992. But yeah, it's got all the damn fighter bonuses and shit. The Grathenic. The Grathenic guest, that's the time that he turned bad. Yeah. That's an alternate ending. The Grathenic. The Grathenic grass Tasselhoff, reaching out into the stone. With this artifact, we can end the threat of the Dark Queen right here. We can unmake the race of Draconians forever. He grasps the stone and holds it up to the light. But what fun would that be? He continues with a crooked grin. Before you can react, he drops the stone into a pocket and scampers off into the darkness. You little fucking shit, Taz. All right, guys, hold on just a second here. Hang on. Okay. Doing good. Doing real good. Okay, guys. We're going to round it out here. A little bit of a dark queen. And we're going to call it a night. It's 12:41, and we're going to round it out to midnight. We're burning the midnight oil. We're going to close out the stream at midnight, and we'll be all right. Doing pretty good. All right. Hold on just a second. Be patient with me. Just a second. To take the damn. I know, I remember. Get it. Yeah, we watched the opening. Cold reptilian eyes turned aloft to a constellation looming in the night. Listen, my children, our time has come. Final victory is at hand. In past battles are ended. These so-called champions foiled our plans. Petty humans, born half-breeds, despised elves. Even the infantile Kender have caused us grief. We have not fought battles alone. Been many. Their deeds were noble, but they have all failed. We will not repeat the mistakes of our brood. You will no longer be forced to obey these. Although we have not yet won, we have brought Anzalon to its knees. Countless legions of our enemies have struck down. For some, death was not. Revenge will be swift and decisive to all who stand in our way. I'm assuming it's supposed to be the Dark Queen talking. That's supposed to be Takesis, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how loud it is compared to the game. That's true. I might have to configure that. Hold on a sec. Okay, we're gonna start out with the starting party. This is basically already set up for you when you begin the game. Okay. All right. What we want to do here is we want to view these. See, remember what they are. That does help. Let me go. There we go. All right. Okay. You just hit the. You can do this quick for driving. He's the knight. He's your cleric and your ranger. They're another cleric and a white mage. Okay, now this dual class shit, this is specific to AD&D Second Edition, and I have my reservations about this shit because you level very slowly. I tend to not use dual class characters. Okay, unless you have an NPC with a specific skill or something that demands it, I don't use dual class characters. They level up too fast. That's just a personal preference. That has nothing to do with anything really. It just it's all in who you're playing with, and it's up to your DM really. Um, it just all depends. He might not let you have a dual class. But see this one, it's a cleric and a thief. She can cast spells. See, most of the time Kender can't really cast spells in Dragonlance because they make clerics, but they don't make good mages because they're immune to magic. Okay, so they're actually magic resistant to an extent. That's how Taz could get around a dragon orb and not get fucked up by it. Even though he didn't know why. Well, he broke the damn thing, and I think it was because they made him. It was Fezbin that was making him do it. He also made him have memory loss. Yeah, there's something to that. Yeah, Alaric, yeah. Nagarine, which is, I think it's Stockholm. Male, a Sylvan SDL. The begin adventuring. All right, first thing you want to do, go to the Palace. Enter, you get a journal entry. You read the thing out of the damn journal, and then you're ready to rock and roll. Or riding a broom. Yeah. Now you go to now. What you're going to want to do is you're going to rest it. You're going to hit magic. I think you need to magic. Yes, you can. It'll automatically set it there. It'll say you memorized your stuff here. Any spellcasters will memorize your spells. And what you do is, if you need to, think it's gonna do it. I ain't worried about it. And we'll add. Okay, leave here. All right. Paragraph. Yeah. The area is your area map. Yeah. Oh. That would be the idea right there. I guess you could cast, but you could also cast on the dragon so they couldn't cast spells. Okay, now this is where you got to select your target. The idea would be, yeah, you definitely want to cast it on. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he fucked you hard. You got fucked on that one. Man, you got fucked on that. You didn't even fight right. Should have redone that. That would have been a good battle if I'd actually done what I was supposed to do. Big kids. Target. Aim it at the dragon. Uh, I guess it's more than one. Okay. Good fucking people can keep target. What's we gonna target? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Guess it lets her cast the spell twice. He's scared of Footman's Dragon Lance, so it's actually a little bit more powerful. It knows how to use lightning, and it bounces back. That's fucked up. Effect. That works. See, that helps. There we go. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Yay! We did it. Yep, a party died, but you know we got it. Back to fucking Caragol. This is where you have to raise everybody. Are we gonna be okay or not? Uh-huh. Oh, if she's dead, we're gonna raise that. I'm trying to raise the son of a bitch and I can't. So that won't work. He's dead. Those two are dead. When they're blacked out like that, they're dead. They're pretty much fucked. So basically, you have to drop the party and make a new character because they're dead. That's all you can do. If you lose all your characters, you're dead. Pretty much that's it. See, and that's what happens. That's where you memorize all your spells and shit. So you're back in the ring for another swing. Now, what you'll do is he's no longer he's dead. You can't really resurrect him or anything. Actually, to do that, exit out of here. Or you can drop his equipment and pick it up if you need to, but do it. All heroes. And then what you would do is you would take the character that's dead. Just remove. You can add them back, I think. Character. Do that. I guess they're no, they're still dead. They're still dead. I don't think. I don't think. Just making modifications. Yeah, you can modify the stats pretty much. Yeah, you can modify the stats as you see fit. So if you're having a hard time, you can put the stats of whatever you want to fight these people. Yeah, you certainly can. It works like the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Second Edition game. Certainly does. But like I said, guys, get a hold of a copy of the Dark Queen of Kryn. The best damn thing in the world if you're going to learn how to play it. It does. It works. That's that. Being a pirate and all that shit. That's it. All right, guys. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up again because I'm not sure what the fuck that is. She was just brought back to life. Looks like I don't know. Say, I don't know. Any fucking sense to me. Of course she's dead. Those two are dead, I thought, but I'm wrong. I'll have to look it up. Searching just calls it. Kender's dead, so it ain't good. Can't detect track. There you go. Wait. You can level up when they gain experience. That's right. If you can hit a Bozak, you can kill him. Close enough to charm him. Damn it. Damn it. Fucking wasted my shit. Might work. See if it'll Wait a minute. Yeah, the kinder taunt. Yeah. Kinder taunt. Kinder taunt. We give them as good as we get, mates. Rude. Hurry up and drive. Okay. There we go, guys. Whoops. Now, we lost. Okay, guys. All right, guys. Okay. Good stream. Back after a couple of weeks, but thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, like I said, give me a holler. Leave me a message. I usually try to port this over to YouTube if it runs fairly well. Um, but anyway, um, this is Engine Joe, and thank you guys for tuning in. Um, like I said, make sure to put out your Dragonlance content. Um, there's never a better time to start. Be better. All right, guys, be good, and I'll try to get back on possibly tomorrow. Um, thing at a time, day at a time. That's all you can do. All right, y'all, be good. We'll holler at you a little bit later. All right, guys, we'll holler at you later.